Hello amazing lady, and welcome to stretch 3 in our final phase. I'm really excited about today's session. In today's session, I'm introducing you to something that has been a real game changer when it comes to my own exercise. I remember after having my C-section, I couldn't wait until I was stable enough to be able to get onto my foam roller. Now, you may have heard a lot about foam rollers, you may have heard nothing at all. I still remember the time I was first introduced to them. I had injured my knee really badly, and part of it was the fact that my muscles, my fascia was too tight and restricted, so it wasn't moving well and therefore causing me to get more knee pain. So the key with self-myofascial release, or foam rolling, SMR for short, is that it helps your fascia, the build-up that's happening there, it helps it to relax and be more willing to give and release the muscles. So when you stretch it, or when you functionally move, when you're exercising, it's able to move with greater freedom. When you are more tender in certain places, that means that you are tight in those spots. So it may be that you might have to really focus on your breathing and take it a bit more gently and slowly build up the duration amount of time that you can handle it for. It's a love-hate relationship, but one that you don't necessarily like the feeling at the time because it can feel really tender, but you love the way it leaves your body feeling at the end, more functional and able to move, and therefore when you go to actually exercise, you're able to do it more effectively because you can engage the right muscles at the right time. So without further ado, you are going to need yourself a foam roller, long or short, I preferably prefer the long one, and you will need a ball of some sort. Either a tennis ball, a hockey ball, a spiky ball like this, anything that is like ball shaped so that you can get into those more difficult spots that the foam roller just won't get into so well. I look forward to doing this session with you. Let's get started. We're going to begin by rolling our calf muscles. Place the foam roller at the bottom of your calf muscle, just above your ankle. Place your other leg on top, and you're going to rock from side to side, back and forth across the calf muscle. Now we're looking for the tender spots. If you find it's not tender, you can lift your hips off the ground to increase the intensity into that calf muscle and rock from side to side. Again, breathing throughout, knowing that where it is tender, it is tight. Switching sides. Place the foam roller just above your ankle, make sure it's on the lower part of your calf muscle, and rock from side to side. Again, if you don't feel any tenderness here, then feel free to lift your hips off the ground and rock from side to side to increase that intensity into the calf muscle. Breathing in and out as you go, making sure that you're listening to your body. The goal is to release the tension. We're going to return to the original leg now, and when we do, we're going to go up and down. So starting from the base of your calf muscle, you're going to roll all the way up to the back of your knee and back again. Now your calf muscle is made up of a few different muscles, and so it's really important that we get the different angles. So switching the angle of your foot to get the perennials, the gastrocnemius and the soleus is really important. If you want to increase the tension on those muscles, then you can lift your hips off the ground to increase the body weight, pressing down into that calf muscle. Again, if it is too much, then go back to a single leg. Switching legs. Again, rolling back and forth. You're rolling from the back of the knee to the bottom of the calf muscle. Breathing in and out, changing the angle of your foot to make sure that you're finding wherever is tender so that you can focus on helping to release the tension through those muscles. Breathing in and out as you go. Again, if you don't feel much tenderness, you can always lift your hips off the ground, place both legs on top of each other. We're next going to move into your piriformis. Now what we want to do here is sit on top of the foam roller, lift your right leg up over your left. You're going to turn towards the right side and rolling around the glute, the lower back and the hip area, rolling in different directions. Again, finding where is tender and focusing on those spots. Breathing in and out as you go. You might find back into that lower back area is a bit more tender, or onto the side, but again, everyone's different, so listen to your body and focus and target on the spots that are tender. Let's switch sides. Again, switching sides. So remember, the leg that you lift is the glute that you are going to be rolling, is the side and the direction that you turn towards. Again, you're rolling from the lower back area around the hip and around the glute, finding the areas that are tender and focusing in on that. Breathing in and out. You may find one spot, you may find the whole spot, but again, taking the time to maneuver around to help it release. We're now going to move into your quadriceps. So you're going to place the foam roller in front of you, lying down on your front. You're going to place the foam roller just above your knees. Come down into almost like a plank position, and you're going to roll from just above your knees up towards your pubic bone. Again, up and down. The quadriceps are made up of 4 muscles, so you want to change the direction of your feet, turning them in and out to get each muscle group. Again, breathing in and out, you find the tender spots and you focus and target on those areas. We're now going to move into our adductors. Now this is our inner thighs, so you want to place a foam roller in front of you, place it out to a 45-degree angle, and then lying down on that same leg on the same side, you're going to roll from the inner side of your knee all the way into your inner thigh, rolling in and out as if it's the seam of your tights. So breathing in and breathing out. Again, getting that placement just right so that you can make the whole way down. If you find you're more tender in certain places, like beside the knee or just up a bit higher, you can take the time to roll those areas for a little bit longer. If you find extended leg is too much, you can always bend the knee and make sure you're getting again from the side of the knee up into the inner groin. Switching sides. Again, the foam roller goes out to a 45-degree angle. You're almost like a starfish on the ground. And you're going to roll from the inside of the knee all the way up to the groin. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, focusing and targeting on the areas that are tender and tight. Good job, you're almost there. Breathing through it. And we're going to move on. We're now going to move into the TFL. Place the foam roller side onto you. You're going to lie with your hip on the side of the foam roller. Place the top leg in front and the arms to support, and then you're going to roll back and forth. So rather than up and down the leg, you're rolling from side to side. Now this can feel really tender. Breathing in it. If you want to increase the intensity, you can always go 2 legs stacked on top, but otherwise keep that top leg in front to help reduce the amount of body weight going through that leg. Oh, this one can burn. It's breathing in and breathing out. Now we're going to switch sides into the other side. Again, coming down into that top third of that thigh. Bottom leg is straight, top leg is bent, and we're rolling from side to side. Now when the TFL is tight, what it can do is end up pulling on the IT band, which it also can pull onto the knee. So it's really important that we make sure that this is not over tight. Again, if you want to increase the intensity, you can go to both legs stacked on top of each other to increase the body weight into that leg. Breathing in and breathing out. So the key is listening to your body. Moving on to the IT band. Now this is the full length from the side of the knee up to the side of the hip. Again, it's the side seam of your tights. So lying on your side from the side of the knee all the way up and down, breathing in and breathing out. Now I remember when I first got introduced to this, it can be so incredibly tender. So take your time and go steady. Do as much as you're able to handle. Again, that top leg and the arms can take a bit of that body weight if it is really tender. Switching sides. Again, lying down on your side, I find if you put the foam roller into the middle of the leg to start off with, it can make it easier to be able to get through the whole range of motion without having to move your arms around too much. Again, if you want to increase the intensity, you can always bring both feet off the ground and increase the body weight pushing down into that foam roller. Breathing in and breathing out. Don't want to create pain, so go with what your body is able to handle right now. In time, it will get less painful and easier to manage. We're now going to move into the upper back. Lie with the foam roller behind your shoulder blades. Cross your arms across, almost giving yourself a hug, and then you're going to roll back and forth from the mid back to the upper back. Now you can tilt your body from side to side just to get into the back of those shoulder blades, get into the back of the shoulders, breathing in and breathing out as you go. Again, listening to where you feel the tension and really focusing in on that area. We're now going to move into your lats and your pectoral muscles. So lie down flat on your side, bring it just down into your armpit area, extend your arm out straight with your thumb pointing towards the ceiling. Now what you're going to do is you're going to tilt forward and tilt back along that pectoral muscle and back into the lat muscle. This is where it connects underneath the armpit, and by rolling like this you're able to reduce the tension that can be created through your chest. Breathing in and breathing out. If you don't feel very tender, you can always bring your body a little bit further up the foam roller so that it's a little bit more onto that chest muscle. Again, breathing in and breathing out, helping to reduce that tension. And let's switch sides. Again, lie down on your side. The bottom arm is extended out nice and straight, thumb facing upwards towards the ceiling. Again, you're rolling back and forth along the chest and towards the back. Breathing in and out where you feel the tenderness. Focus on those spots. If you need to hold on it, you can. Otherwise, rocking back and forth. Breathing nice and steady as you go. Remember, the more tender it is, the tighter it is. So take your time and breathe through it. We're now going to stand on up. So grab your ball and come towards the wall. Placing the ball in towards the side of the chest, place your body against the wall, arm at 90 degrees, lean into it, feeling that tension, and then you're going to slide your arm up and down the wall while the pressure is being applied to your chest. Breathing in and breathing out. If sliding up and down is too intense, then you can just hold your arm at a 90 degree and turn your body into it a little bit more, turning your head away from the arm that is up. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, a tight chest can make it really hard for the posture to be in optimal position. Again, place the ball into the side of the chest, lean your body into the wall, arm at 90 degrees, and then you're going to slide your hand up and down the wall to increase that intensity, or keep it nice and still. Your choice. So breathing in and breathing out. So the ball in your body is staying nice and still. It is just your arm that is moving. Sliding up and down. If that is too much, simply lean your body into the wall to increase the intensity. Turning around, place the ball just up into your trap in the top part of your back, close to your neck. And you're going to find the spot that's tender and then lean your body into the wall. Breathing in and breathing out. Now it can be quite tender, so just breathing nice and steady, taking your time to allow that ball to sink into those muscles and for the muscles to release and let go. Again, when you've got a knot of some sort or a build up in those muscle fibers, you want to be able to help it release by creating that pressure into that spot. Breathing in and breathing out. Switching sides. Place the ball again into the trap or into that up part of the shoulder by the neck. You can tell by that facial that I felt quite tender there. So again, breathing in and breathing out, the amount of pressure that you push in your body into the wall will increase or decrease the amount of tension that you will be feeling. Go to what you're able to handle, but also by relaxing the rest of your muscles as well. Really important. If this is causing more tension, you're just going to create more pain. Place the ball on the floor. And roll the ball around. So again, focusing on the arch of the foot, focusing on the toes of the feet, the base of the foot. You're taking the time to allow your muscles to be able to release. Switching sides. Again, place the ball underneath your foot and roll around, focusing on the spots that are tender and helping it to release and let go. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, the more body weight you press into it, the more tender it will be. Grab your foam roller once again, and we are going to now do a beautiful neck release. So lying flat on your back, put the foam roller horizontally behind your neck. Your head is fully released and relaxed onto the foam roller. I want you to then tilt your head from side to side with a no action. That's it. Again, just allowing the weight and the heaviness of your head to rest and release into the foam roller. Breathing in and breathing out. I now want you to place your foam roller long way, so vertically. You're going to lie from your tailbone all the way up with your head fully supported on the foam roller. Arms down by your side, breathing in and out. Cross your arms across and open out wide, allowing your shoulder blades to wrap around the foam roller. Breathing in and breathing out as you expand. Taking your arms overhead and down to your side. Breathing in, opening the chest. Breathing out and release. Over the head and back to your side. Then release and relax your arms down by your side. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing your shoulders to release and relax. Allowing your hands, your arms to become more heavy. Allowing your spine to release and relax and let go. It's a beautiful way to help the spine to be able to embrace correct alignment, shoulders and chest to release and let go. Deep breath in and breathing out. Well done. Great job. And that is how you can use foam rollers and massage balls to be able to help release overactive and tight muscles and be able to enable your body to have less aches and pains and less restriction so you can functionally move better. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Really invest into the time you spend on the foam roller. When it comes down to it, think about like when you brush your teeth, the more regularly you do it, the more benefit there is. So have a fantastic day, and I look forward to doing the next session with you. See you later.